take a deep dive into real cases, the evidence, the court records, and the stories behind the headlines. Welcome to Crimes with Chronicle. For anyone that's just catching up, Christmas of 2025, Tyrone Davis Jr. had just taken his girlfriend LuLu on what was described as a romantic cabin trip to Gainesville, Florida. During that trip, Tyrone suffered serious injuries and was later transported to a local hospital where he ultimately passed away. In the aftermath, questions quickly began to surface about what happened before emergency services arrived, who was present, and why key people in Tyrone's life were not notified right away. Since then, multiple individuals close to Tyrone, including LuLu, his mother Rena, and longtime friends have gone live sharing timelines and explanations that in some cases conflict with one another. As more information continues to come out, many are still trying to piece together what is confirmed, what is being claimed, and what remains unanswered.
My name is Rena Demps, and I'm here on behalf of my son Tyrone Davis. He was here December 27th, and I'm just trying to find out what happened to my son. He passed away here.
I love you too. Man, I love you. You my everything.
He came here for vacation, and he passed away here on Archer Road under the bridge. I'm trying to get justice, trying to find out what really happened to my son. I'm calling around. I'm trying to find out things. Nobody's not giving me any answers. And I need justice. I need to know what happened to my son. I've lost all three of my sons. He was my last son. I've lost three sons. I just buried one 2.5 years ago. And I need justice. I need to know what happened to my son. Nobody won't get back in contact with me. People are telling me different stories. People are saying different stories of what happened. But I'm his mother. I need to know what happened. And I need to know. I need somebody to give me answers on what happened to my son. I'm not saying this y'all fault, but I need to know. I want justice for my son. He came here on vacation and he died here on vacation. So I need to know. I don't care about these other people, social media, they putting all this stupid foolishness on there about me, scandalizing my name, scandalizing my son's name. If you look him up, Tyrone Lamar Davis Jr., he was loved by everybody. He was a YouTube blogger. He was a truck driver. He was an amazing man. I just had his funeral. His funeral was over 2,500 people there. So that tells you alone that he stand for something, and that was love. So again, I need to know what happened to my son. And if nobody can't help me, it's always somebody higher. I'm going to be justice for Joe until the day I die. So I need answers. And I'm not going anywhere until I get my answers, until I get my proof of what I need. I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. You can keep recording because you're the one that keep putting fake accusations on Facebook. So keep recording. I don't even know why you're here.
Ms. Demps, if you direct that, please. I'm very sorry for your loss. I can't imagine. I'm going to ask someone from the city.
He need to be removed. He does.
Ma'am, I'm going to ask someone from the city manager's office to talk with you about this, okay?
Now, the person that Dro's mother wanted to be removed from the meeting was digital creator FME Polo.
And Renee, you his mama. You supposed to have you supposed to be, you supposed to have tears in your eyes. Know what I mean? You supposed to want justice for your son. You should be like, man, regardless of what that nigga say, that nigga really pushing for my son. He pushing for my son. That nigga ain't said nothing negative, physically, verbally, to denounce his name. Nigga stood on business by his name. what happened today, you should have been in there at that city hall and you should have been focused on talking about Joe. But instead, you being focused on talking about Joe, you worry about Polo. Do Polo intimidate you that much? Do Polo scare you that much? Do Polo make you feel some type of way that you went in there and you lied to the police and you told the police to escort you outside? Like Polo would do something to Joe mama.
He feels as though Tyrone's mother is only stepping up to the plate now because her family has been putting her on blast for still being cool with LuLu. He posted this message from allegedly one of Tyrone's family members, and it says, "'Cause ain't no way on God's green earth I'm waiting on detectives to do anything when I know for a fact something happened. It don't take a rocket scientist to see this. We are not blind. We are not dumb. We have common sense here. Even if she's innocent, she's still guilty by not giving families closure. And if she did, we don't know about it. This shit is disgusting on levels beyond our control. Like that bitch said about Cuz' death. She get to write essays online and still nothing about Cuz. And Renee, you was at the hospital with her the very first day this all happened back in December. How could you even? What made your mind even listen to anything she had to say when you know she was the last with him? How you allowed her to tell you anything? You came back to us with what Kiara told you. I literally don't care about her thoughts. What do you feel happened to your son? Forget the detectives and other stuff. What do you feel happened? It's okay to talk about it." Now, we know for certain Tyrone's father's side of the family has been very vocal about their dislike for LuLu because they feel like LuLu had everything to do with his passing. Oh, and by the way, Aunt Natasha was not happy about missing that meeting yesterday.
We didn't know about the court date. We wasn't aware. I'm sorry, not the court date. I'm sorry, the commissioner's public meeting we didn't know about. So therefore, we wasn't able to be there on our Tyrone Davis' behalf, because had we would have known, that courtroom would have been flooded. Not only that, had we would have known, I am the voice that I would have spoken to everybody up there that had a seat in the commissioner's room that day. But the facts and the things that needed to be addressed in regarding my nephew, Tyrone Davis Jr. So I just say that to say this: nobody take it personal. That when I come on here, it's to address one person. I speak in general. I'm not speaking directly to you or what you said or what this and that, so don't take it personal. The movement is justice for Dro. It's not just for this family. It's for families. It's for people all around the world that want justice for Dro. So at the same time, don't get it twisted that that's not the main goal and the main issue. So I'm not coming for nobody. I'm not only speaking of my opinion. And my opinion is, it's still LuLu. It starts with LuLu. Yes, we want to get to the bottom of it. Anybody besides LuLu that had something to do with it, yes, we want justice for my nephew.
Now, a few days ago, Tyrone's cousin Natalie, who has been very vocal since his passing, posted the following to her Instagram. And it says the following: "At that damn LuLu, if you truly cared for him, have accountability and give us the answers we need. Give us the closure the kids need. After we get justice, it'll still be just us. I wish this on no one. Accountability can save a lot of relationships." So LuLu responded, "Natalie, I had a full conversation on the phone with you personally, giving you the truth while I was still in Gainesville. I told you from start to finish what happened and answered every question you had for me. You ultimately ended the conversation by saying you would call me back because if I'm not mistaken, you said you needed a minute. I can't tell you anything more because there isn't anything more to share. Natalie, how you go from being one of our biggest supporters to automatically assuming the worst about me after we spoke? Why is it so impossible to believe that I had nothing to do with baby's passing? Or why is it so hard to believe that I truly don't have anything else to possibly share because I don't have the answers you are looking for? You know how much I love him and you know how much he loves me. So you have to know that I'm grieving and I'm hurting too. Our lives revolved around each other. Each day has literally been effing hell trying to do life without him. No calls, no texts, no I love yous, no nothing anymore." And then she adds, Natalie. Then she continues, "I'm so tired of the false accusations. You all didn't hear what you wanted to hear and or didn't believe what I said, but instead of letting the detectives do their job and figure out what happened, You all chose to bring it to social media like they could help. You all know Tyrone would have never in a million years wanted the details to his death, something so personal, told to the public. I was the one in Gainesville calling the city, asking if their traffic cameras worked to see if those videos could give insight on what happened. I was the one asking the police officers what the F happened, in shock when I got back to see him on a stretcher. I was the one in the hospital trying to get him transferred to another hospital along with one of his close friends after being told he was declared brain dead, in hopes that he would gain back brain activity like so many others have done in the past. I've been trying to get answers and help baby in whatever way I could since the day he went to the hospital. It's like you all have made it your life's mission to say and do whatever you can to falsely incriminate me or assassinate my character. You guys even brought the kids into it by stating it was true that I turned off their phones. First of all, I don't share a phone account with baby. Second off, I'm not authorized on his account to even make that type of change. Thirdly, only Elijah is on his account because Tyrone initially took Chloe's phone and suspended her line back in August or September to discipline her after she got in trouble, in which her mom told us both face to face she was cool with him disciplining her and completely understood. However, her mother decided to overstep Tyrone and turn on a different line for her on a different plan with another phone she previously had a few days later. Tyrone has his sister TT's Apple Watch on his plan, so I'm sure that service is off. So I wanted to turn that off too. Elijah's mom or whoever had him block my number on his phone. Chloe never wanted me or her dad to have her new number, and I'm no longer speaking to Tyrone on his phone, so how the F am I supposed to know the phones are off? A simple trip to T-Mobile or calling or texting my phone could have cleared that up. But again, the family as a whole would rather think the worst of me. Common sense would tell you that the line was off probably because of non-payment. He is no longer here to pay the bill. The family continues to scream you don't know what happened, but in the same breath you have thrown out so many false accusations and opinions, given social media info to run with. We are all hurting, but you all are too selfish to see that or care. Natalie, months ago you told me out of your own mouth that you blame me for Tyrone's distancing himself from the family. My response was, how can you blame me? Tyrone is very headstrong and I can't make him do anything, and anything that he does do is because he wants to do it. Your reply was, I know, but it was easier to blame you for my cousin not wanting to come around as much. Whether you are realizing it or not, you are doing the same thing now. Blaming me is not going to give the end result that we all want, and that's bringing Tyrone back. You lost a cousin, but I lost the love of my life, my best friend, my soulmate. The loves are different, so I will not even try to compare them, but for the 100th time, I'm hurting too, if not more. The spreading of false accusations and mentioning me in posts and stories like you all don't have my phone number is harassment. And then people have the nerve to say, why isn't she screaming justice for Dro? Or is she innocent? She should be screaming the truth. It's because the slogan was created to incriminate me. It was attached to the very false accusations of LuLu hitting Tyrone in the back of his head with a Hennessy bottle, which is straight bullshit. This was an accusation created by Tasha, a family member who never even made it to Gainesville while he was in the hospital to see his injuries for herself. My baby ain't letting nobody beat on him, including his wife. So to push this narrative that baby is some type of simp or a man that couldn't handle his own is insane. Like, be effing for real. With that being said, why would anyone in their right mind and in my position ever say justice for Dro? I have been telling the truth, but some are choosing not to believe it. I even made a post to address everything and give an explanation for my silence within the first 2 weeks of everything happening, but people are hollering, family included, that it's all ChatGPT. I'm educated. I have a bachelor's degree in science, and you mean to tell me that you really don't think I can take my thoughts and type them out and formulate a statement? No matter what I say, it will never be enough because everyone has had their mind made up that I'm guilty from the very beginning. I'm damned if I do say something because it spun to whatever conclusion whoever is reading it comes to, and I'm damned if I don't say anything because I look guilty or people presume I never cared or didn't care as much. When are you all going to stop attacking me and just focus on grieving as we all wait for the reports to come back? How much do you expect me to take? any of you could be in my situation because you all fuss and fight with your partners, even have crashed into your dude's car or tried to run them over, but you choose to give a blind eye to the fact that bad shit can happen in a blink of an eye and it be outside of anyone who is involved, control, or doing. She continues, please, if you love Tyrone or value his impact on the world, give him the respect and peace he deserves. If you don't know if something is true or can't prove it, stop spreading it. My twin brother was dragged into this even though he was over 1,000 miles away in a completely different state when everything happened. This amount of lies that have been put out by everyone is sick and insane. Side note, this post is not directed to just Natalie. Multiple of baby's immediate family members and complete strangers have mentioned me in post, stories, instant DMs. This is for anyone who chooses not to believe a word I'm saying but continues to ask me for the truth. The same truth they've already heard or passed judgment when they have no idea what is going on for real. So at first, we had only heard about immediate family being at the hospital, but nothing about Dro's friends. So when that came out, the internet started buzzing, and the friend that was actually there was his friend Jason. He has this to say.
I'm trying to put the story together because how y'all, if he didn't know about it till the family knew about it, and he went up there with the family.
I wrote, they picked me up. Like, how many miss with it? They came and picked me up. That shit crazy, bro. They picked me
Now
up.
they trying to say you drove LuLu up though.
Nah, man. Their mom and them picked me up. His mom picked me up on Sunday, dog. They picked me up from my house, dog. Shit crazy.
They say him and Lou was fucking around. Y'all really underestimate my friend. First of all, stop playing on Tyrone name. Stop, fuck all the bullshit. Hold on, that just made me mad again. Stop playing with my dog like he was corny and lame.
But I ain't never did
like he was corny, like he was gonna be around niggas who he called his boys, who he trusts, who he talked to on a regular basis, and he was gonna let a nigga play in his face and be fucking his bitch behind his back.
That nigga there, my dog would have slapped a bitch down. He don't even play that shit, man. Real.
Nigga don't even like to look at LuLu when Dro around. Anything, because a nigga don't want no misunderstandings. Bro, the only person that can give us answers right now is the person who was right there when the shit happened. And she ain't saying a fuck thing, but we all wrong. Wait on the police to tell us what happened.
Yeah, that's what she waiting on. She letting all this shit go down just like that, man. She don't care.
Not giving up, and this shit not gonna stop until they get justice for Tyrone Davis Jr. Then that's what the fuck we gonna do. This ain't got nothing to do with what the motherfuckers doing on YouTube, posting him and coming up with scenarios, accusing family members, talking about his mama, talking about his aunties. That's not what Tyrone would want. Tyrone would want his family to come together and fight for his name. Don't let his name die in vain. Don't let him be a nigga that died in the gutter. My dog laid in the street by his motherfucking self. A bitch left my homeboy like he was a piece of trash sitting in the motherfucking street. It ain't nobody been able to answer for why the fuck he was left like that. And outside of that, we don't care about all who care what your story is or how the fuck you feel about what happened with him. I don't give a fuck if the police see my live. I don't give a fuck if I say something threatening to somebody. I want y'all to be scared. Be scared I'm gonna do some dumb shit. Make that the cause for y'all to get up to go find the motherfucker who did this to my friend. At night. If LuLu really wanted to sit down, she would say, hey, you know what? At this time, we started arguing for this reason. And this is why we had to move, and this is what transpired. Down to whatever happened. And then we have to live with that. But the thing is, a guilty conscience won't allow you to say certain things. A guilty conscience won't allow you to verbalize certain things, especially when you're trying to hide something. Because you have to tell a lie, you have to stick with it. LuLu a lot smarter than y'all think she is. This bitch ain't dumb. She know whatever happened out there, it's like, okay, I want to say so much, and I want to just say, hell yeah, bitch, I did X, Y, Z, and the nigga made me. But she's not going to do that. So we have to keep fighting for justice the right way. Ain't nobody trying to kill nobody. Ain't nobody trying to lead a family. Right now, we all hurting. We just want fucking justice. Not no money, not none of that. Jay, when they called me from your phone, I asked why I didn't get called off real. When they been knew, that's all we screaming. We was the last to know that shit hurt.
I know. I'm sorry. But
you found out before the family did, before they found out?
Look, they called me, like woke me up out of my sleep. I'm like, they said something happened to Tyrone. I'm like, what? And they had them like, blue, like sent me a picture. I'm like, nah, for real. So I thought, I ain't thinking like it was like real, like critical, like ain't no, So I like, damn. So this somebody trying to find a car to get to Gainesville, whatever. I see. So I waited. They came pick me up, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I rode down there, dog. I rode there, like I made like it's on me, like I made a bad decision. How I feel, like why is it on me? Like all I did was ride with. They picked me up. All I did was ride with them. You feel me? Trying to see where all my friend. That's it. That's all I try to do. Try to be the supporter. How you supported me. That's all I try to do, dog. That's
They
all I
saying
did.
that you found out before the family and didn't call nobody.
Dog. They said they're gonna let the people know what they found out. What's what. I ain't got, I ain't got nothing to do with it. That ain't,
So
that
basically,
out of
they
my
told you
control.
not to say shit to nobody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Until they find out what the doctor saying, is he gonna pull through, or whatever. That's what they was saying. So when I went back there and see him, they took the thing off his head. I'm just standing there looking at it. Then I don't think I heard Lulu say that she got to go back to the cabin to get her stuff, get their things, dog. You feel me? I like, what the fuck? You feel what I'm saying?
Nah, hold on, wait. Hold on. And I ain't trying to interrogate nobody or be on no bullshit, but I'm trying to
Mm-hmm.
get a visual of what's being said and what's going on. So because I was kind of lost on why everybody felt like you was already up there or what happened and all this. So now me getting this, Tyrone mama came and got you and took you
Yeah,
up there, right?
they picked me up, bro.
So
They
why
picked me
didn't
up.
nobody call his other side of the family and tell them? Do you know why?
I don't know. It was early in the morning. I don't know. I wasn't
So
thinking
they
that.
didn't
You
want
feel
you
me? I'm
to.
thinking,
So you ain't call nobody.
no, I ain't call them until we got out there to see what's going on. They say they're going to see what's going on. Like, when we got there, they're going to see what's going on with Tyrone, see if he's going to pull it through or whatever. So they said, when they know everything, then if he ain't going to pull it through, they're going to call everybody. That ain't my call to, I don't have everybody's number.
When you got with them, at any
Mm-hmm.
point did it dawn on you like, damn, I should call somebody? Like, I should call Miss Natasha. I should
I
call his
told her,
baby mama, Alyssa. Like
no, I ain't
nobody
got their
thought of,
number.
because
Yeah, I ain't
what's
got their
going
number.
on right now? What it looked like is like y'all was in cahoots to either keep them out of what was going on, so y'all got up
Yeah,
there for whatever reason, or
yeah,
it's looking like you was already up there with the shit, and they just
yeah.
came up there and you was up there. So that's why people are having a misconception, because I
Right.
had no idea.
They brought me into it. I just got pulled up there. You feel me? Like I ain't,
Yeah.
they put me in the mix. Like, oh, like I ain't know that like all this going on like that. We're gonna be like that. You feel me? You feel me? I did try to go there and see what's going on with them, dog. That's it. I don't know why they don't talk to me. I mean, they can talk to me, ask me. I mean, I answer my phone. They call, ask me. I tell you, I told them the same thing. She said she was going back to the cabin to get they things from the cabin. That's what she said.
So she went to go get the shit
I
from the cabin when y'all was up. So she claimed to be going to the cabin while y'all was up there, while he was at the
yeah,
hospital.
yeah.
So she left the
She said,
hospital while y'all was there.
right. There we go. She left the hospital while we were there, dog. She left that bitch. She was telling his mom, I will be back. I'm going to get the rest of our things from the cabin, dog. That's all. That's all I heard from her. She haven't talked to me, none of that. She didn't talk to me that. She was talking to them. She didn't talk to me. She didn't have a word for me, dog. At all. That's it. But she talked to them, and I sat over there, and they sat over there talking, and that was it, bro. Like, I got in the mix. I don't know how, but this shit crazy.
So
I'm
Miss,
thinking they caught.
you rode the Gainesville with Miss Renee.
Right. I rode, it picked me up from my house.
So
I
Miss
just been
Renee,
too
them not
self.
talking to you now?
Nah, bro. Haven't
Uh,
heard from them, dog. Haven't heard from them at all. Nobody.
have you heard
Haven't
from
heard from
Lulu
nobody.
Anderson?
Nothing. I swear to God on my daddy. Haven't heard from her either. At all. Tell me
I need
everything gonna
Miss
be all right. Everything
Natasha.
gonna be all right.
I need Miss Natasha to come on my live. I don't know how to add her because I'm so confused right now. It's so much misinformation, and I'm not the friend who know how to deal with all of this part. Like I'm not, because I'm the friend that Tyrone know. Like call me when when it's time to hurt people. When we finna commit a felony, don't call me because all the different stories. And all I want to know is really what happened to my friend. And it's just like, I don't want to. It's so hard to not understand that I don't want to be put in the middle.
I'm praying that this does not become one of those cases that just doesn't get solved. I really hope that Gainesville is doing their job, the Gainesville Police Department, that is, and I am praying for justice for Dro. What I need to do is hear from you. What do you think about this update on Tyrone Davis Jr.? Leave a comment and we'll talk about it down below. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Don't forget to like this video, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell so you don't miss out on any of my new episodes.